serve at St. Andrew because Jesus changed my life, did a 180. And I want that same impact for our students.
I want to be a good example for our daughter, for her to be able to sit and watch us serve at the same time that she is participating.
I was a part of the youth program from 6th grade until I graduated. And when I came back here, I knew it was something I kind of wanted to get back involved with because I had done a little work with the youth over in Auburn, and I know Corey had as well. And so when I came back, I was like, this is a good opportunity for me to kind of be an example for those kids, because I know when I was in middle and high school, I really looked up to the young, fresh out of college leaders, and so I thought it was a great opportunity for me. So I got plugged in as soon as I came back, and then when Corey moved out to Texas, I kind of just roped him into it as well.
I think it's important for kids to have a person to look up to. I remember on Facebook I saw this post that said, be the adult that you wish you had when you were a kid. And that really resonated with me because I know it was the young adults in my life whenever I was in middle school and high school that I looked up to the most, who I confided to the most. And so it's my hope that I can, be a good mentor and just be a friend to these kids.
Every time we have a baptism at church, like the whole thing is like, are you going to be with this child as they grow up? And when you don't have your own children, or when you don't have, a reason to be at church every week other than just going to church, it gives you this like community and foundation that you may not already always have. And so being able to make sure that the kids have those people in their lives that they need, that they look up to. And I think that's where, young adults really have that ability, because we lived it not that long ago.
What I found was that building this Christian community for our kids to grow up in and to have as a support network for all the struggles that they go through in middle school and high school as they're growing in their faith, that there were a lot of times the fact that I wasn't mom or dad was a benefit, because students would sit down and have a conversation with me that sometimes was a conversation they hadn't had with mom and dad. Sometimes that advice gets heard because it's coming from someone who's just there because they love them and they want to help them grow in their faith, grow in their relationship with Jesus Christ, and not because they're there as a parent.
We've seen kids grow in the confirmation program. We've seen kids come to Lighthouse that don't go to our church and then join our church. We just see it as an opportunity to grow the youth program, and to at least, it allows us to help facilitate it. We don't really lead anything. The kids do the leadership, and that's really refreshing to watch too.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for us is that it was important to us that our kids had a place to be involved, and so we wanted to get involved too.
I feel as though, as I said, I was involved with my student ministry in junior high and high school growing up, and it's important to me to help facilitate the growth of the student ministry here at St. Andrews, so that my son, as he gets older, has a great place to go and be a part of and enjoy the community that I did.
Some of us, I think a lot of people, it feels daunting, like it's this really huge commitment that you're gonna have to set aside time every Sunday, right? And I think we'll be the first to attest, we are not perfect, and we are not here every single Sunday morning. But the more of us that are involved, we can build this community. So come in and say how you want to give it a try.
Just show up and help. Just reach out to any of the people on staff. They'll be happy to help and invite you in and get you set up. I mean, they're just a welcoming staff of people that are ready to plug you in and introduce you to people. I don't think you're going to regret it.
Look, me to you, church family.
Join, serve.
These kids need you, and you need them.